first, swinging into action, it's all happening at St Andrew's Byre Theatre. That's even before the world's most eligible bachelor comes to town. The Byre opens its doors with a brand new musical called Into the Woods, which is where most of my balls are heading.
Good day, young lady.
Good day, Mr. Wolf.
And whither away so hurriedly?
To my grandmother's.
Stephen Sondheim's wickedly funny musical Into the Woods premieres in Scotland as the new Byre Theatre in St Andrews proudly opens its spanking new doors.
This used to be the traditional entrance to the Byre, which the new building has now given a much more public entrance on Abbey Street, and the architect's philosophy for the building is tied in brilliantly with our philosophy for running the theatre, and that's about having so much glass so that when people are passing they can see what's going on in the building, both front of house and backstage, and it breaks down hopefully the barriers of actually then walking through the doors. And as you can see, there's a lot of reclaimed stone here. Right up at the top we've got a little the stone which has got R. MacDonald on it, used to be above the front door of the house we knocked down. So in keeping those things, it makes it feel as though it's always been there. That's one of the things that as it's grown and developed over the last year or so, at first it looked as though it was going to be, you know, an enormously different building, but as the finishes have gone on, it suddenly looks as though it's been there forever.
Hello, little girl, what's your rush? You're missing all the flowers. The sun won't set for hours. Take your time.
Mother said straight ahead, not to delay or be misled.
Just so, little girl, hark and hush. The birds are singing sweetly.
Now, the stainless steel on concrete of the stairs, obviously an interesting use of materials here.
Yes, the stainless steel staircase was actually sheet metal which was brought in, put together and then sculpted on site, and then given this special kind of car paint finish. And initially we weren't sure how that was going to work, but once we saw it tying in with the bars and the box office, it really did pull the whole thing together very nicely.
The cafe bar area here, quite casual, quite formal, and a good use of the space again?
Yes, apart from providing better facilities for people coming to see shows, one of the things we really wanted to do was make it like a community meeting place, so that people might come in the morning for a cup of coffee and a read of the newspaper, and we'll have those available as well. But they can also come in and find out about workshops or participate in masterclasses. Again, that's about breaking the barriers down, because people just get used to using the building for all sorts of different reasons. It's a complete transformation in terms of style, but one of the really nice things I like about it is when you walk into the auditorium, which is a completely new space, it still has the intimacy and it kind of still feels like the Byre when you walk into it, which is fantastic.
You're opening with Sondheim's Into the Woods. Why?
And I grew to learn about Sondheim when I was at college and discovered his work, and it's very rarely been done professionally in Scotland. I was very keen that we got something in front of the audiences here that they hadn't seen before, which would be fresh and exciting and interesting. Since we got in here just over 4 weeks ago, it's been a race against the clock to get it ready. But at the same time, we've settled into the building really quickly and rehearsals have gone well. We've been using the kind of few days to kind of iron out the technical difficulties and really get the production up to top standard.
Goodbye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, little girl. And hello. Oh!
My sentiments exactly, Mr. Wolf. To check Red Riding Hood's basket, get along to the all-new Byre Theatre St Andrews, where you can go into the woods until the 14th of July.